Harry, this is Lord Potato, and this is What If Naruto Had Sunshine? Part 3. But this is, this is part 3, no recaps, because I did What If, about, like, a couple of days ago. Well, part 2, mostly. I also mentioned I am going to try to do What If Naruto was a reincarnation of Kaza and Renkaku, part 3. I know it's been, like, about 9 months / 8 months ago since I did part 1 and 2. But I'll be doing that later on. I know did I record yesterday? Yeah, I recorded yesterday. Recording a part, what's it called? What if Naruto was trained by Hidan? Well, 7, part 8, like I mentioned, will be whenever. But I already have a schedule on uploading random things because I just randomly upload anything I feel like doing. But yeah, not the point. I'm just trying to finish all the old Naruto what ifs that are from last year. If I can't, because they'll probably also become 2 years later, but whatever. Well, I'm just trying to finish them. Before it becomes Christmas, like Christmas Day or like New Year's and all that, I just want to finish them and yeah. But, am I gonna say anything else? No, I'm not. But let's begin into this what if. So, we begin into Naruto. Naruto is, well, kind of, well, in the tuning sense, with Shiroi and, well, someone named Arashi. It's a girl with kind of dark skin and whitish hair. Of course, her eyes are kind of like this whitish color, kind of color and all that. Of course, Shiroi is this girl with kind of like whitish hair and similar slick eyes. And Naruto, he had to change his hair color from orange to crimson red and had some black highlights. His eyes had to be changed from, well, a crystallized blue eye to a dark purple, like a dark magenta purple. And of course, where, well, damn, it's 11 already. What's it called? And also, yeah, that's all. Also, Naruto had to change his clothes. His clothes, well, his original clothes were just random. He just was wearing a black shirt, black, what's it called, coat, like a black leather coat and all that. Black pants, and of course, well, some black sandals. Yeah. Of course, well, Naruto was actually walking along with Shiroi and Arashi to go to the tuning exams. Of course, they walk in, they see the fight between Sasuke and Rock Lee. Rock Lee beats the shit of Sasuke. Oh yeah, fucking kicks his ass like Bruce Lee would have beat the hell out of people. But yeah, but not the point. Of course, that is happening, and of course, well, Naruto sees Sasuke get his ass beat. Of course, Naruto kind of snicker because it's funny as hell. That's where, well, Rock Lee sees new, like, these team from Kumo are just coming in. Of course, also behind Naruto's team is Samui, Amoi, and also, well, what's it called? Karu, is it Karu? Kari, no, Karu. Of course, this is where, well, they go behind Naruto. Of course, they're getting past, well, Rock Lee's team and also Sasuke's team. Now, Sasuke contains of Sasuke, still useless ass, but it also contains of, well, someone from the Kurama family. But yeah, her name is Rin Kurama and she's on that team. But yeah, of course, this is where, well, they walk past, but this is where, well, Rin Kurama noticed one thing. The boy with kind of like crimson red hair and black highlights. Of course, I should mention one thing. Naruto's, his hair is actually blocking one of his eyes. He kind of looks emo as hell, but really he's not that much. He's too prideful to be kind of sad and emo. So yeah, of course, well, Rin Kurama noticed that it was a genjutsu, a very powerful genjutsu that she can barely even break. Yes, Naruto was put on by a user, well, in Kumo, that's actually powerful genjutsu user also. This person was actually also from the Kurama family, but actually moved to Kumo from the fact that they didn't want to beat Dylan Konoha. So yeah. So of course, this is where, well, Rin Kurama is actually shocked to believe someone else might be in Kumo who's actually a powerful genjutsu master, because she can see this genjutsu on this Kumo ninja. Of course, she doesn't understand and doesn't really want to get involved with another village, because if that happens, she might become the target of that village. But yeah, of course, well, they go, well, mostly Naruto's team goes into, well, the kind of like tuning room, and this is where, well, so many people send bloodlust at the, well, tunings of, well, not tunings, gettings of Kuma. This is where someone's team doesn't get afraid. Shiroi doesn't seem even to care less about the, well, bloodlust. This is where some people from a sound village notice her. This is where, well, Shiroi actually becomes kind of quiet. Well, she also didn't thought that the sound village ninjas would actually be here. This is where, well, some sound ninjas and also Kabuto notice her. This is where Shiroi notice Kabuto. This is where, well, she becomes afraid. This is where, well, Naruto, he kind of walks, well, next to Shiroi, of course, going to sit down and all that. Well, this is where Kabuto says, "Hello there, Genins of Kuma. Do you want to know information about people and all that?" This is where, well, Naruto says no, and Shiroi says no. This is where, well, Kabuto says, "Do you not want to know information about her?" He points at the, well, Shiroi. This is where, well, Shiroi gets afraid, and this is where Naruto, he walks upon, of course, he's in sunshine a little bit, and this is where his hand becomes this, like, kind of glowing color, and he fucking clocks Kabuto in the face. Right now, sending his ass through the wall and through multiple other walls. Yeah, Kabuto was clocked in the face. Kabuto's gone. Now, of course, Naruto, he's pissed off when anyone talks about his friend, his best friend, who's Shiroi. Arashi sees this, and of course, she is hoping that they are not really fully in love because, well, she wants to be in it also, but yeah, it's mostly a triangle love. Shiroi and Arashi likes Naruto, but Naruto is too dense to actually know about this because, well, pride. Yeah, he's all about his pride. It's mostly, he doesn't feel any other emotions. It's all about pride. He doesn't care. Giga chat out here. This is where, oh, that's a point. Let me go back to the what if. Of course, this is where, well, Kabuto's clocked out and knocked the fuck out. He's laid the fuck out. This man got punched so damn hard, he is now outside the Leaf Village. Yeah, he's, well, not outside, he's inside the Leaf Village, in the ground, knocked out. Bleeding also, but yeah. This is where, well, Naruto kind of like walks next to, well, Shiroi, of course, putting his arm around Shiroi. And this is where half the Genins that were in that fucking place wind their eyes and realize, holy fuck, no. Hell no. Fuck no. Everyone stayed away from Naruto and Shiroi, but yeah. Arashi kind of just sat down in another place, but yeah. This is where, oh, everyone was just shocked. This is where Orochimaru, who's right now in disguise, was shocked to see a kid just clock out and lay out Kabuto like it was nothing. Kabuto's laid the fuck out. So yeah. This is where, well, Naruto was, well, just sitting next to Shiroi, but yeah. Of course, this is where, well, more Genins actually appear even through the hole that Kabuto was launched through, but yeah. Of course, when Ibiki showed up, he was like, why is there a hole there? What the fuck? This is what, well, he's right now angry and the fact that he's annoyed about this because, well, we didn't expect, well, what's it called? Well, a giant hole to be here, and of course, one of the sound ninjas, or not sound ninjas, one of the Konoha team ninjas realizing that there's only 2 on that team, and the third one is nowhere to be seen. Of course, where, well, when Ibiki questioned this, half the kids were shutting up because they aren't trying to be the next target of, well, this man's power. So yeah. This is where, well, everyone just shuts up. This is where, well, Kabuto says, fine, whatever. This is where, well, when he questioned Kabuto's teammates says, he pissed off someone and, he was launched through that wall. That's all they said, because they are not trying to be the targets of Naruto. So yeah. Of course, well, what's it called? Ibiki says, fine, whatever. And just decides to kind of like understand. Also, if you heard that kind of something fell down, mostly my keys, but yeah. Of course, this is where Ibiki kind of says, okay, fine. Well, let's begin the tuning exam. This is where, well, we go into a time skip of the tuning exam. Naruto is not that smart. Like I should mention right now. He's not smart to answer these questions. He's strong and powerful, but he's not smart. So Sunshine does not give him a boost in what's it called? Knowledge and all that. But yeah. Intelligence mostly, but yeah. But of course, this is where, well, That happens. Of course, this is where Naruto mostly got helped by Shiroi because Shiroi was actually spying on other people with a white snake. But yeah, this is where, well, she got information, of course, this is where, well, they both passed, even though Arashi goes. But yeah, of course, this is where, well, everyone is going to, well, the Death Forest that their uncle kind of smashing through and saying that the, Death Forest should be happening on that. Of course, everyone is going outside, but yeah. Naruto's name isn't Naruto. His name is, well, his name is Escanor. Of course, you kind of just put it into Escanor. Escanor. Of course, well, that's the name that he's going by as a code name and all that. Of course, well, everyone is going on, and of course, Uncle is kind of explaining about the Death Force and all them other things. And then she does throw a kunai straight towards Naruto, but Naruto just catches shit and just snap it. But yeah, everyone goes, oh shit. Yeah, Naruto adds a little bit of sunshine just so he can crack that shit with a kunai. And then melts it. And then transform it into a Senbon, throwing it faster than Uncle can see. Uncle's eye would have been pierced if it wasn't for her kind of fast reaction to actually dodge. Because her uncle wanted her eyes. The tree gets split in half when it goes through that tree. When that was a car, when that Senbon hits that tree, it goes through like 3 trees until it stops. But it still makes a huge ass dent into that one tree. This is where Uncle goes, holy fuck. This is where, well, Naruto was chuckling to himself. But yeah, this is where Shiroi kind of hits him in the stomach by kind of elbowing him, saying, you idiot, don't do something stupid like that. This is where, well, Uncle smiles and says, guess you know that there's some strong kids here. This is where she appeared behind, well, Naruto. But before even trying to lick him and all that, this is where Shiroi appears by kind of grabbing her sword and actually almost cutting, well, Uncle's neck. Uncle says, whoa, whoa, didn't know a little bird would actually protect her own. This is where, well, Shiroi glares at her. This is where Arashi starts using her lightning, but this is where, well, Uncle says, well, I gotta go. This is where, well, Uncle is smiling at them, but yeah. There's this creepy grin, but yeah. This is what, well, we go into, well, the kind of Death Forest. Naruto's team got a Heaven Scroll, and they're looking for an Earth Scroll, but yeah. Samo's team got an Earth Scroll, but looking for a Heaven Scroll, but yeah. They aren't really going to attack each other because, well, they're Akuma ninjas, and no way in hell they're attacking each other. If it's a fine Leaf Ninja or whatever, they're attacking it. Now, of course, Naruto is showing no mercy to any Leaf Ninjas. So yeah, he doesn't give a shit in who they are. He will not show any mercy, but yeah. Neither will he show any mercy to any Sound Ninja, but yeah. Of course, we go into the Death Forest. This is where, well, they're running through the Death Forest. Of course, this is where, well, what's it called? They keep running, and of course, they found a Sound team. Of course, they land down on the ground, and of course, this Sound team is a Sound team that's supposed to kind of go after Sasuke. Of course, the Sound team starts rushing at, well, Shiroi and Naruto and Arashi. Arashi uses lightning style to block a sound wave attack from, well, the guy with the gauntlet. The guy with sound like explosion waves from his palm sent straight to Naruto, but Naruto wasn't affected. He's walking through it, like he's smashing the ground, walking through it, and clocking this man in the face again. Or not again, mostly clocking someone else in the face. Right now, knocking this man down to the ground. This is where Naruto feels like an illusion is right now put on him. But before even he was about to do anything, this is where a girl screams and of course the illusion breaks. It's Kim's arm right now falling off thanks to Shiroi. Shiroi has a sword and a very murderous look, saying, "Don't you dare touch him." This is where, well, Kim says, this is where she's actually scared to even say her name. This is where, well, Shiroi then puts the sword straight through Kim's neck and of course killing her, pulling out her sword. This is where I think it's Sangetsu? No, not Sangetsu. Zakatsu or whatever. Of course, rushes at, well, Shiroi with an air palm strike. Well, not air palm strike. Mostly his hand right now controlling chakra. About to explode her away by air strike. But of course, Naruto appears right now crushing his back into the ground. This is where, well, Naruto, he kind of just grabs a kunai, melts it, transforming into a long needle, and stabbing this guy in the head. This is what, well, Naruto then checks for, what's it called, scroll, doesn't have a scroll. Kim doesn't have a scroll. Gauntlet guy is right now, his arm is all barbecue. He's unable to use his gauntlet. He tries to run away, but of course the needle that Naruto had was a long needle. Throws it so fast towards, well, the guy with a gauntlet. It hits him in the head and just goes through his head and just hits the tree. This guy falls down to the ground because he's brain dead now. This is where, oh, Naruto walks towards him and sees that this guy has an Earth Scroll, but yeah. This is where, oh, Naruto says, Earth Scroll, let's go. This is where, well, they're going, and of course, this is where, before leaving, this is where, well, someone appears. Someone with a giant snake. But before the giant snake can even do anything, Naruto punches this shit and poof that motherfucker away. This is where, well, Naruto says, who the hell are you? This is where, Orochimaru laughs at him. Oh, shut up. It's interesting. You left the village just so you can go to Kumo? You know you're a bitch about doing that. But I'm glad that you found someone so interesting. Well, kid, how about it? You, Shiroi, and that other girl can come to my village. Naruto says, no, the fuck thanks. This is where, well, Orochimaru gets angry, rushes at Naruto Kusanagi blade, but this is where Naruto says, Rita. Or not, is it Rita? Wait. It's called Secret Treasure, and it's called Rita. And of course, he pulls out an axe out of nowhere and just smashes the axe into, well, mostly like slams the axe upon Orochimaru's sword. This is where both of them clash, and Orochimaru realized that Naruto is strong. He became bigger in height. Of course, this is where his muscles are kind of bulging out from his clothes, but yeah. This is where, well, Shiroi is trying not to bleed nose neither, and neither does Arashi. And of course, this is where, well, they're actually trying to help Naruto set. This is where, well, Shiroi starts sending like white snakes to try to bite at Orochimaru, and then Arashi sends white lightning straight towards, well, Orochimaru dodges those attacks. That's where he slams a kick upon Naruto. Naruto gets pushed away a little bit. He starts walking further straight towards Orochimaru. Orochimaru realizes that he's fighting a monster. So this is where, well, Orochimaru says, fine. Let's see if we can defeat this. He summons out three-headed snake, and Naruto sliced that motherfucker down easily, destroying it. This is where, well, Orochimaru says, damn it. No. Fine, this is where he goes into the, what's it called, 5-element seal, and actually smashes it into Naruto's stomach, because Naruto is now showing off his stomach, because it's showing off the kind of symbol of the Nine Tails. When Naruto added chakra, and of course he was growing bigger, because sunlight, when he cuts part of the sky of, what's it called, the snake and all that, he sent more sunlight upon himself, but yeah. This is where, well, Naruto's growing bigger, and of course it showed his chest, and this is where, well, Orochimaru says, that's it. 5-element seal. This is where he hits Naruto, and Naruto didn't feel anything. He said, what was that? Ha 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 ha. He grabs Orochimaru from the arm, and Orochimaru realized one thing, it actually didn't affect Naruto at all. He thought this guy was actually the Nine-Tails brat, now he realized. But seeing Naruto unaffected and didn't see his form go back down, realized one thing. Ah, fuck, this is not chakra. This is where Naruto says, what an interesting type you did. That will not work. Guess what? Well, Naruto, he still has a hold of Orochimaru's arm. This is where Rika activates, because this is where, well, not Rika. Rita activates by making a giant sunball appears on the top of the axe and all that, floating on top of it. And Orochimaru says, wait, we can't talk about it. This is where Naruto launches it straight into Orochimaru. Sunball Crusader! This is where, well, Orochimaru is launched through the forest right now in high speeds, being pushed by the sunball. He can't do anything. He doesn't have demonic magic, just like, what's it called, Sorosuna and, what's it called, I forgot the other guy's name, but yeah, they don't have, like, well, he doesn't have demonic magic like those two. So, of course, he's right now being launched to the death forest, burning everything in an instant. Orochimaru's screaming, ah! But yeah, he can't do anything. Naruto is just there seeing Orochimaru be fucking launched. And of course, well, Uncle was kind of hearing the scream and seeing, what the hell is that? She sees Orochimaru on a giant sunball. And of course, Orochimaru isn't able to do anything. He's trying to use a snake, but of course, they're burning in an instant. This is where he tries to even use the kind of like substitution, or not substitution, He tried to kind of like use anything to get out of the way, like the kind of like him getting out of his body and kind of making the skill version of him. But yeah, that didn't work. And of course, this is where, well, he is trying to get out, but this is where, well, he's near a small lake. A small lake. This is where the sunball smashes upon that small lake. And this is where a huge, and I mean huge, explosion happens. Everyone actually gets pushed down because they're shocked and even get blown away, even though they are kind of like 1 mile away from that explosion. But of course, this is where, well, the explosion was a pretty big ass explosion, destroying multiple trees and leveling, what's it called, leveling the death forest in an instant. This is where, well, so many people are shocked and confused. So many people are kind of trapped under rubble and all that. And yeah, Orochimaru was in that river, all burnt up. Well, not burnt up, burning up. There's only a fragment of his eye still, and it's just getting slowly and burning up. Evaporation. He is annihilated. He is destroyed. This is where, well, the river that was there was no longer there. It was evaporated. It was gone. It was, well, no longer existing there. The trees and everything around it was blown up, but also burnt like hell. This is where, well, Arashi and, well, Shorai never thought that Naruto was that powerful. The reason why it was that powerful for the attack, it was because Naruto was using Rita. Rita, it boosts up Naruto's kind of like sunshine power. But yeah, if you think about it. But of course, this is where, well, Naruto, he also did get boosted by the sun, so yeah. This is where Naruto says, let's go. This is where, well, Naruto's clothes are kind of ripped now, but this is where he goes back to normal size and being like 5'5". And this is where, well, they kind of run off, but yeah. This is where, well, that happens, and of course, multiple Anbus are all over there, kind of wondering what the fuck just happened. Of course, they go through the path of where the attack came from. Well, not really. It was kind of a block out path because the explosion threw off a bunch of roots and trees into, well, a bunch of ways. So, of course, some of that kind of blocked out the path that the sunball was going through. But, yeah. But, of course, this is where, well, I almost had to, well, try to figure out what just happened. And this is where, well, for some reason, what's it called, Hiruzen got deja vu about the same attack happening in the Leaf Village about like, almost about like 10 years ago. Or not 10 years ago, about like 4 years ago. But yeah, or not 4, kind of 6 years ago. He doesn't understand, but he is shocked to realize this. This is where, well, he thinks that he needs to find who is the cause of this power and problem, because he wants them to kind of join, well, elite Anbus, because if that's the case, why would they be a Kenyan or a Chunin or whatever? So where, well, Naruto's now off, of course, he gets to the tower, and of course, where, well, they get to the tower, of course, it's where they see the sand ninjas. Of course, Gaara saw that explosion, but he almost got pushed away. His sand almost got obliterated off his skin. But yeah, this is where, well, they are looking at each other. This is where Tamari looks at Naruto, and this is where she has a small blush because seeing Naruto without kind of a shirt. Yeah, his shirt's kind of ripped. His jacket's still intact and his like pants are still intact, but yeah. But of course, his shirt's kind of ripped and all that. It's kind of, she has a small blush, and the way that Naruto's hair looks, she doesn't mind. But yeah, of course, this is where, well, they get inside, and of course, Naruto just goes to his room and he just goes to change. But yeah, of course, we go into a time skip of 5 days, and of course, this is where, well, the kind of like preliminary rounds are there. Of course, where, well, Naruto goes against Kiba, and Kiba starts rushing against Naruto, but this is where Naruto pulls out Golden Axe, named Rita, and slices that bitch in half. Yeah, that's how fast Naruto did. Naruto, he hated Kiba. He hated a bunch of Genin, like, kids and all that. So, of course, killing Kiba, he didn't give a shit. This is where, well, everyone went in their eyes and realized that Kiba's dead. This is where, well, what's it called? Hiruzen knew that the Chunin exams was about killing and all that, and there's no rule that they can't kill in the preliminary round. So yeah, of course, this is where, well, what's it called? What was her name? Kurenai. Kunai kind of screams out saying no to Kiba. Of course, rushes at Naruto tried to attack him. But this is where Killer Bee appears saying, yo, what are you doing to my student there? I'll beat you up if you try to hurt my student. This is where, Kunai stops and realizes this is the Eight-Tail Shinchuriki. Fighting against Naruto would be terrible because, Eight-Tail Shinchuriki is protecting his team. So, yeah. Kunai walks away, but yeah. Of course, this is where, she isn't stupid enough to piss off, the Cloud Ninja's Eight-Tail Shinchuriki, because he is actually connected way easier towards what's called the Raikage, and the war will start very fast. So yeah, if that happens, so she didn't attack. Naruto walks with Killer Bee. Killer Bee say, "Good job, kid. You did pretty good. You eliminated one of those goddamn clan head kids." Naruto says, "Exactly, bro. You know, I gotta show that this weak village can't do shit about us. We are the strongest. They are nothing but weaklings." This is where, Killer Bee's rapping. This is where, they go upstairs, and this is where Arashi and Shiroi are glaring at them. Glaring at mostly Naruto. Not because he killed someone, because he's rapping along Killer Bee. I say where, next team, next person, it is Sakura versus Shiroi. Shiroi one-shot Sakura. Done. Like, she didn't give a shit, and didn't give a shit that much. Arashi was going against Rin Kurama, and of course, when they fight, Arashi was actually using lightning style and actually destroying all the illusions, because her lightning style she was using kind of a reddish lightning style. Of course, she was about to win against Rin Kurama until Rin Kurama made a very powerful illusion to make, Arashi pass out. That's what, next was, what's it called? The kind of, like, team of, original, like, canon teams are going against each other, but yeah. Some of these team actually went against, some of, like, Team 10 and, like, Team 10 and other teams, but yeah. 10-10 was actually going against Karu. This is where, Tomorrow went against someone else. Someone went against Ino, and of course beat the shit out of Ino. Of course, Sasuke went against, what's it called? Amoe, but Amoe, he didn't really want to fight, so he gave up. So yeah. Of course, Sasuke was almost defeated the fuck out of Amoe because Amoe tried a little bit and then gave up, but yeah. Of course, the next person, everyone was kind of like done with the preliminary rounds. Of course, where Hiruzen realized that he has to go into the finals now. He kind of like puts the list and all that. Naruto was going against Gaara. Sasuke was going against Neji. And of course, so on and so on. This is where, Naruto says, interesting. I'm going against that red-haired dude. Well, this is where Naruto's name wasn't called up to be Naruto. It was called Escanor. But yeah. Of course, this is where, they're all leaving, and of course Naruto's walking with his team, but yeah. That's where, none of the Leaf Ninjas suspect this was Naruto because Naruto's hair is, it's not red or black, crimson red or black, and doesn't look emo. This guy looks to have just an orange, he doesn't have orange hair either. But yeah. Of course, he's buff as hell, but no one knew if this was Naruto or not, but yeah. Of course, they get to the, Cloud Village to train for 1 month, but yeah. But of course, I'm going to leave it off here for kind of like part 3. Part 4 will be whenever, but yeah. But I'm getting tired, so I gotta go do something anyway. But other than that, have a nice potato day, potato nut, potato seed, potato, and good night. Bye.